Let's quickly run through our headlines. Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla kicked off Manipur Sangai Festival at Bodh. And several left injured as major scuffle erupts between police and IDPs at Khurai in protest against Sangai Festival. And former additional SP Akoijam Shanti Kumar shot dead by adopted son who later kills self. And Sagol Kangjay Cup 2025 commences with 21 teams at Manung Kangjebung, Kangla. Well, good evening. This is Pm-Istv English News, and I'm Darlung Shankaling giving you the news in brief. After a 2-year hiatus, the Manipur Sangai Festival 2025 commenced today at Imphal. Governor of Manipur Ajay Kumar Bhalla inaugurated the 10 days festival during a ceremony held at both Hata Kangjebung in the presence of MLAs DH Basanta Kumar, DH Biswajit, Chief Secretary, Security Advisor, DGP and other top officials. The ceremony was marked by a series of cultural performances and a demonstration on Sangai. Addressing the gathering, the governor stated that festivals are not limited to entertainments but carries the art of culture, tradition and promotes tourism to project the state's economy. He emphasized on the importance of organizing the festival in preserving Sangai and added that the 10 days festival organized at multiple locations symbolizes unity, harmony and inclusiveness. He commended the organizing officials and appealed to people to participate in the festival.
The steps taken by government for our internally displaced brothers and sisters, their suffering is a matter of deep concern for all of us. Over the past months, significant efforts have been initiated to support their recovery. The government has rolled out a structured phase plan to facilitate safe return and rehabilitation, including financial assistance for reconstruction of damaged houses. Arrangements for prefabricated housing were required and shift to the cash-based support system. Building houses, government has always, it's an ongoing process. More than 1,000 houses were started before the president rule came in. 8,000 houses have been sanctioned and the money has been released. It's a process of construction these houses. It will take some time. People would start settling down in these. This year's Sangai Festival features an extraordinary array of events that reflect the spirit and diversity of Manipur. The traditional polo matches, Sangai Kangjay, Sagol Kangjay, will showcase the strength, discipline and heritage of our indigenous sport. While the international polo tournament will bring together global players, strengthening bonds through sportsmanship. The state government continues to give strong focus to tourism development through different initiatives, particularly promoting homestays and district level tourism circuits.
An intense scuffle broke out between the police and IDPs from Sajiwa and Sawambung relief camps as they began their protest march from Khurai, Laikhulembi, Laibung to hold a sit-in protest at New Chekon. Several persons, including a police personnel, were injured during the confrontation. A woman protester remarked that if the police had shown the same bravery on May 3, 2023, when the conflict first erupted, the current crisis might not have escalated to this extent. Here's a report on that.
Atop relief camp dagi Sombung dagi Sajiwa relief camp dagi adogidi loina nongada dagi adedi Chuchampur gi kan hoisu lakpiri mayam laga khoi sida laimina pulap pulaga akhoi apunba committee akhoi pulap relief camp apunba relief camp gi oina pulap tawjabade sida khongjang changjan mina bade akhoi mayam je aduga akhoi gi khongjang jidi Sangai festival loijibok to khongjang di dum changjan dagani Sangai festival pam ji taseng na haige ba akhoi je irang tawr laibine bako irang tawr laibe jida sida akhoi je akhoi me akhoi si je pulap world du uduni natra loi social media thadong na deni ba social media thadong na ba je mi na uraga khoi si irang lep khre lan loi khre haining ira ba lan je loi dri ba ta seng na akhoi lan loi dri ba ni na festival je tawroi je ha ba ne ba sida festival tawroi je ha ba sida akhoi na moi na yani dise kari da no sigi akhoi question ko moi na yani dise kari na akhoi lan loi dri lan hoji pa bu loi dri isa gi yum hoji pa khoi chang da na lai ri lambi ching chap pa sot pa ayum ya de hoji wa na yam lai ri kan ji da khoi ji bu sangai festival da du da ye kai no ba sida haining je sangai festival ri ya ro ba.
In a shocking incident, former additional SP of Manipur Police Department, Akoijam Shantikumar, was fatally shot by his 25-year-old adopted son, Akoijam Kisan, and at their residence near Singjumai, Mayengbam Lekai Olpam this afternoon. Shantikumar, who was rushed to Raj Medicity, succumbed to his injuries. In a tragic turn of events, Kisan, who is also Santikumar's younger brother, Sunil's real son, took his own life by shooting himself on the second floor of their home immediately after the incident. The motive behind the shooting remains unclear, and the Singjumai police have registered a case to investigate the matter further. As a part of Sangai Festival 2025, the Sagol Kangjay Cup 2025 kicked off at Manung Kangjebung, Kangla today with 21 teams contesting for the cup. The opening ceremony, organized by All Manipur Polo Association, was attended by Chief Secretary Dr. Puneet Goyal, Associate President Dr. Konsam Sarat Chandra, Commissioner cum Secretary Ahaubam Rosita, and Secretary Yas Naurem Pravin as its main guest, and witnessed an opening match played between ESC Sagol Club and Laman Polo Club. Addressing the function, Chief Secretary Goyal stated that Sagol Kangjay Cup honors the traditional Sagol Kangjay of Manipur, which gave birth to modern polo, and highlighted that Sagol Kangjay is not just a sport but an identity and cultural heritage of the state. He said the government has submitted a detailed plan to donor ministry to promote sports that at the international level in order to preserve the sports and benefit its players.
The skilled Manipuri horsemen and the team stand as proud custodians of a remarkable. Your unwavering dedication keeps the legacy of Sagol Kangjay vibrant and visible for the world to admire. I also take this moment to acknowledge the tireless efforts of the organizers, volunteers, local community and government departments whose coordination and commitment have made this event possible.
The Manipur Cherry Blossom and Flower Festival kicked off today at Motutuvi Mau Gates as part of the Sangai Festival 2025. This year, the festival is being held under the theme Where Blossoms Breathe Harmony. The inaugural program was graced by Commissioner and Secretary of Horticulture and Soil Conservation Manipur, T. Pamai, and DC Senapati Mamoni Dole as the main guest. Addressing the gathering, T. Pamai said the Cherry Blossom Festival is an important component of the Sangai Festival, showcasing Manipur's rich cultural heritage, home to more than 35 tribes and communities. He also informed that the government is proposing the development of a floriculture hub in Mao area under special assistance to states for capital investment, citing its favorable agro-climatic conditions. The Commissioner appealed to the public to preserve biodiversity and uphold traditional cultural values. DC Mamoni Dole said the inclusion of the festival in the Sangai celebrations helps bring a national and international attention to the unique identity of the region. She highlighted the district's strong tourism potential and called for further exploration of its vibrant cultural diversity. Following the formal program, the dignitaries inspected 53 stalls showcasing range of products. The event also featured a discussion titled Women in Bloom, Empowering Rural Women Through Flower-Based Livelihoods, with expert panelists from the Horticulture Department, Manipur State Rural Livelihood Mission, and local women entrepreneurs. Following the call from Kokomi and several other organizations to observe a cease work agitation today in protest against the Sangai Festival, which began today and will continue until November 30th, many people have joined the shutdown. Kwaramba Market, Pauna Market, Tangal Market and shops along BT Road remain closed as today marks the first day of the month in the Manipur lunar calendar. Because of the cease work agitation, smaller markets in other localities were also shut. Pedestrian movement was minimal and shops in various areas remained closed. Apart from private vehicles and essential services, interstate transport services were suspended. Educational institutions also remain closed. Manipur witnessed wide protest today as people staged a sit-in demonstration to boycott the Sangai Festival 2025 and to denounce the government for organizing the festival amid a present unrest in the state. Nagamapal Youth Development Organization along with Paunam Lekai Merapaibi organized the protest at Nagamapal Paunam Lekai, where a woman protester said organizing the festival while IDPs are languishing at relief camps lacks meaning and said it will misguide the future generations.
Tangdu leitadaba matam chahi ani ahum dagi laiba sigi awaba singasi kokpagi bibam di udaba asiguma bibam asida khoina harau kumai pangthoktana masida angang sing haurakliba kaya sing asigi lambi ama nakal amarom chakhi kadabagi mawong sing asi ubadai khoina yaningde leipaki irang lengang loisinaba honadana Sangai Festival da thawai hachang yausinbasi yaningde.
Convener of Kokomi, Kuraija Mathauba, appealed to the people to reflect whether they should celebrate the Sangai Festival when over 60,000 people are suffering in relief camps and when there are restrictions in travelling along the national highways.
amadi ching man tamman leriba moreda karida madamada chani matamda chananabagi hak haiba hak mayam si akoi dagi chahi ani makai matlaga thammaga leiraga akoi manipur gi miyam se Sangai Festival simbi dori dori dauda nomyam la ala sada aw zaru law jogo ise yuna nuaina masi haro kumai se saruk yamina si ena manipur sarkar na kauni base masi maram chabra chadabra masi akoi saruk yabam thopra thoptabra haibo ang du katune.
Denouncing the Sangai Festival and condemning the police action on protesting IDPs, members of Punba Ima Kumbi, along with IDPs staying at Kumbi Leirak, Achauba Leisang Leikai Relief Camp, Kumbi Awang High School Relief Camp and Yaima Model High School, Kumbi launched a protest demonstration at Kumbi Market today. Speaking to media, Kaisam Debal, an IDP from Churchanpur, questioned the government's intention of organizing the festival amid the prevailing situation in the state and further questioned how the IDPs would be able to celebrate a festival when they are languishing inside relief camps. She demanded the government to prioritize rehabilitation of IDPs before organizing the Sangai Festival. Thobal Apunbalup Tal has strongly condemned the commencement of Sangai Festival, stating that now is not the right time to hold such celebrations. Tal pointed out that the state has yet to recover from the conflict, which has been ongoing for nearly 3 years, and many IDPs have still not returned to their homes. While acknowledging the importance of conserving the Sangai deer and promoting local crafts and culture, the organization emphasized that human lives must take priority. Dal urged authorities to restore peace first and to organize the Sangai Festival only afterward. The group also appealed to the people of the state not to participate in the festival under the current circumstances.
Festival asi condemn to biyo amadi Manipur gilebak miyam na su hire festival asi condemn to biyo haina thawal apumbuluk ki maike dengan nurut nishingjari.
Former Manipur Government Law Secretary and Law Commissioner Nungshitombi Athokpham has been sworn in as a State Information Commissioner of Manipur by the Governor Ajay Kumar Bhala today. The newly sworn-in State Information Commissioner of Manipur, Nungshitombie Atokpom, said that it is important to understand the propose of the right to information (RTI) and ensuring that it is properly implemented. At a swearing-in ceremony held at Raj Bhavan, Manipur's Chief Secretary Dr. Punit Kumar Goyal, MLA Th. Biswajit and senior officials of Manipur government were present. Nungshitombie further said that her duties as State Information Commissioner will be taken up under the guidance of Chief Information Commissioner. She added that her work will be fully dedicated to public service and carried out with sincerity. She said RTI is a powerful tool for the people to clearly understand government functioning and that it is also an important mechanism for departments to maintain transparency by providing necessary information on time, she added.
Right to information se fazana khangminasi praja sing gi marakta government gi department sing da thabak tawba sing su RTI ki makha da official documents and records properly maintain tawba gi darkar leiba duty amakhak lei haijari ko sigi duty se su fazana tawi bam darkar lei as well as praja sing na makoina information darkar leiba haidi since they are having a right to obtain the information asisu in a very fair way ko sizna biba ama darkar lei na khangjai.
RSS Chief Dr. Mohan Bhagwat met Janajati leaders in Imphal today as part of his 3-day visit to Manipur, urging greater unity, character building and social harmony for long-lasting peace and development in the state and the nation. A traditional Manipuri lunch was hosted at Bashkara Prabha, where more than 200 leaders from various Janajati communities joined the interaction. Addressing the gathering, Dr. Bhagwat said that RSS is a social organization committed to strengthening society, emphasizing that the Sangh neither engage in politics nor remote controls any organization. He noted RSS works only through friendship, affection and social harmony. He said the RSS was founded not as a reaction to any external force but to address internal social divisions. Responding to issues raised by Janajati leaders, Dr. Bhagwat said their concerns are national concerns. He emphasized resolving differences within the constitutional framework and through dialogue based on mutual oneness. He also noted that several present-day regional issues have roots in colonial-era policies. Dr. Bhagwat urged Janajati leaders to uphold indigenous traditions, language and scripts and to adopt a Swadeshi lifestyle rooted in cultural identity. MLA of Thangmeiban Assembly Constituency Khumakcham Joykishan said that for peace to be restored in Manipur, the resettlement of IDPs in relief camps who have been displaced by the conflict in the state should be the primary responsibility. He made a statement during the inauguration of the community hall of a Tharon village, which is located under Thangmeiban AC. At the event, Tharon Village Authority Chairman Th. Remy, Tharon Youth Club President M.I. Denilung, village leaders, the village senior citizens and members of Tharon Women's Society were present. Speaking further, MLA Khumakcham Joykishan said that resettling the IDPs is now a necessity. He further stated that various NGOs, CSOs and groups and the government have been extending support to IDPs who have been staying in relief camps. However, the ultimate solution must be to properly resettle the displaced persons. Peace can only return to Manipur once the IDPs are permanently resettled. Without resettlement of IDPs, restoration of peace in the state cannot be claimed, he added. He emphasized that preserving the territorial integrity of the state is essential, but just as important is maintaining emotional integrity among the people. Instead of using political differences to divide people, everyone, civil society and the public must work together to restore unity. The years of suffering endured by IDPs in relief camps must be addressed, and he stressed that the time has come to work collectively toward their resettlement. He added that while the IDPs continue to suffer, it is inappropriate for others to engage in celebrations. Meanwhile, he announced announced that an office building for the Tharon Women's Society will be constructed before the elections. He said the Constitution Road leading to Tharon village and most of the roads on the Thangmipan AC will be completed within next year, and said the black topping of most roads in Thangmipan have been completed.
Lamama Sakot Pipes Piece Lake to the Yard. Piece Lake and the Sakot Hand Lake. Other quite the Kaleb say Manipur Santi or Santi Sika de Oini, Manipura, Ladiba ITP Miam say, resettlement or Kana Santi Oini. Aduga, Akoshi Unity Lena, boundary. Kai draga manung dal lari me amno khana gadi madugi integrity wan tok leite quite maru di emotional integrity ni singmi tami akoi khodi makse nuksina ne bhona ba ko ning thau hak tak ge le minara ba ko khodi makse akoi nuksina le minaba bhona ba kana abo khurumna magi rajniti gi khudong chana bhona ba da kanglu na helaga vote bank sagan bhona ba sung ba se akoi mikup nang sing leisi.
Deputy Commissioner of Bishnupur, Pooja Ilangbam, has urged the public, especially persons with disabilities and senior citizens, to participate in the ongoing physical assessment camps under the assistance of disabled persons and Rashtriya Vayokshri Yojana schemes, organized by the District Social Welfare Office, Bishnupur, in collaboration with Alimco and supervised by the District Administration. The camps aim to identify eligible beneficiaries for assistive aids and appliances. Running from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., the camps began on 19th November 2025 at the DDRC DC Office Complex, Bishnupur, and continued at various locations until December 1st, 2025, including relief camps, schools and CHCs across the district. Participants are required to bring Aadhaar card, income proof, recent photograph, and PWDs must also carry their UDID certificate. Eligible beneficiaries may receive devices such as wheelchair, walking sticks, motorized tricycles, cerebral palsy chairs, braille kits, hearing aids, and other assistive tools. The 2 days ICOF 2025 International Conference organized by Manipur International University commenced at MSFTS. Sponsored by the Anusandhan National Research Foundation, the conference is themed Impact of Unregulated and Uncontrolled Application of Chemical Fertilizers and Pesticides on Soil, Fauna, Human Health and Aquatic and Terrestrial Ecosystem. At the inaugural session, notable attendees included Principal Scientist at Southern Federal University, Rostov-on-Don, Russian, Dr. Rajput Vishnu Dayal, Vice Chancellor of Dhanmanjari University, and Manipur Technical University, Professor W. Chan Babu, and Vice Chancellor in charge of Manipur International University, Professor Potsangbam Kumar, as the main guest. During the inaugural of conference, Vice Chancellor of DMU, Professor W. Chan Babu, highlighted the urgent need to address the negative consequences of unregulated chemical fertilizer and pesticide use. He emphasized that such practices not only harm soil health and ecosystem but also have long-term effects on human health. He called for the development and implementation of policies aimed at sustainable agriculture, urging researchers and policy makers to work collaboratively to achieve a sustainable economy while minimizing environmental damage. Speaking at the conference, convener of the international conference, Dr. Senjam Genus has highlighted that unregulated and indiscriminate use of chemical fertilizers and pesticides continues to pose serious threats not only to human but to the ecosystems. He noted that the 2013 Government of India had banned use of 27 types of pesticides, while in Punjab 12 pesticides were prohibited for use in basmati cultivation. The conference recommendations will be submitted to government of Manipur and India, urging the regulation of chemical fertilizers and pesticides at the state level to safeguard ecosystems and public health, along with implementations of measures to ensure their safe and controlled use, he added. Giving you some update from Senapati district now. Mount Everest College Senapati celebrated its Silver Jubilee today under the theme Inspiring Excellence, marking 25 years since its establishment. The event was graced by MLA of Ketrigao AC, Sheikh Narul Hassan, as a chief guest and commanding officer of 16 Assam Rifles, Colonel Sandeep Sharma, as a guest of honor. Delivering the presidential address, President and founder of the college, Dr. V. Alexander Pau, said that the day marked an extraordinary milestone in the institution's history. He noted that the Jubilee symbolized not just a passage of time, but the enduring legacy of a community built on dedication, perseverance, and shared purpose. Chief guest MLA Sheikh Narul Hassan congratulated the college and said school and college years are the most formative period of person's life. He added that beyond academics, students learn values, discipline, and purpose during these years, shaping the way they lead their lives. Students of the college presented a variety of inspiring songs and dances as part of the celebration.
College student, when you are a school student, this is the best time of any individual. Here you train your heart, your soul, your mind. You learn not only the knowledge that is written in the book, but the wisdom from the experiences of your professors, even from your non-teaching staff members. Every individual taught you something, and if you are capable enough to inculcate those values, and it helps you journey of life.
Manipuri Diaspora Association MDA Delhi announced that Huirom Nageshwar, scientific officer at the Indian Meteorological Department IMD, has been selected for the 45th Indian Scientific Expedition to Antarctica IC. He will lead the expedition, which is scheduled to begin in December 2025 and conclude in November 2026. Nageshwar, a founder member and a current General Secretary of MDA Delhi, hails from Wabagai, Makhaleka in Kakching district. He is presently serving as a scientific officer at IMD under the Ministry of Earth Sciences in New Delhi. This will be his third Antarctic mission. He earlier participated in the 2019 expedition as a member and in 2021 as a team leader. Assam Rifles, acting on specific intelligence inputs, conducted a joint operation with the CRPF, Manipur Police, Manipur Rifles and the Forest Department in Tengjang and Lasan areas of Tamenglong district on Thursday to eliminate illicit poppy cultivation. The operation began in the early hours and involved extensive area domination and targeted searches in suspected pockets. The joint team located and destroyed approximately 7 acres of illegal poppy plantation, which had the potential to produce over 70 kilograms of opium valued at multiple crores. The forces also demolished 5 makeshift huts used for storage and processing, delivering a major setback to drug networks operating in the region. Those are the updates we have this evening. Before we wind up the news, let's look at the headlines once again. Ajay Kumar Bhala kicks off Manipur Sangai Festival at Boat. And several left injured as major scuffle erupts between police and IDPs at Kurai in protest against Sangai Festival. Former additional SP Akoijam Santikumar shot dead by adopted son, who later kills self. And Sagol Kangjay Cup 2025 commences with 21 teams at Konung Kangjebung Kangla. Thank you for watching Istv English News. Have a very good evening. Goodbye for now.